So what exactly are you looking for right now?
Um, I'm just trying to make a balanced show. I like to, since, jazz is such an open-ended musical art form, I'm just trying to find a balance of what would create a very interesting show. Thursday evening. I'm your host, Zack Wentz. This is Jazz Beyond. The freedom is just, phenomenal. And, it's a big task you've got at hand, and to have that much control over such a huge task, is kind of, it's a good thing to get used to. We're going to continue upon tonight, Jazz and Beyond. It is 10:27. We're going to continue on with some Bad Plus music. Actually, not Bad Plus music again. It is actually music by Nirvana that smells like Teen Spirit. Keep looking at these keys. I dropped my CD.
What was your first show like? First time ever really DJing on KGNU?
It was very stressful. There's a lot that can go wrong in a radio show, and everything was going on. I was leaving the mic on all the time. The computer was slow. It's just things you would never expect, and I would have to constantly be rebooting the computer because it was freezing up, and if I didn't have the personnel, I wouldn't know what to do, and figuring out all these things is just, it takes some time. It's not hard stuff to figure out. It just takes time. Using these CD players, sometimes they're set wrong by previous DJs, and what can you do? You just gotta get through it. I try to go into something being pretty prepared, and God, it's late. I don't think it would have went as well as it did, in any of the shows. Even the first show, it would have been a disaster if I would have tried doing it, maybe 2 years ago, because I didn't know anything about jazz. Just the stuff you learn from this opportunity is, beyond what anybody would think you'd learn from radio. And so, it's not just playing a bunch of music, it's a lot more than that. And it is 11:05 here on KGNU, Boulder, Denver, 88.5 FM, 1390 AM, 93.7 up in Nederland, or online at KGNU.org. The way you do your show is almost like expressing your personality. It's almost, being a radio DJ is almost like, it's like being a musician in a way,
How's being a Fairview student affect your ability to do this?
Well, it is limited, sure. I can't only do it on nights that work for me. Obviously today I didn't have much homework, and I have first off, so that always helps when you're doing later night shifts. But it is definitely tough to fit it in, a lot harder than if I, went to any other school that wasn't as competitive as Fairview, or, obviously if I didn't have school.